Welcome to another episode of The Intellectuals. I had to go number 2 just before this show, and it felt amazing, but now my rectum is in pain. It's because of I ate something spicy earlier, and it burns. Guido, how you been?
I feel right at home here. It's not an episode of The Intellectuals without you speaking about your bowel movements.
Well, welcome back from rehab.
Yes.
Thank you.
How
Guido's
you been?
back. Oh my God.
Can I just say something, Guido, before we continue?
Please.
Rehab normally lasts longer.
Yes.
I support you. However, have my doubts about this, whether it worked or not, because you were found in a crack house.
That's right.
And then all you did was go away to Vancouver for less than a week to look at bald eagles.
Correct,
I
correct,
don't know
yeah.
how that would turn you into a
Correct.
human being.
6'9" or 6'8" wingspan.
Yeah, they're
Yes.
very tall.
I went to Powell River, BC, a wonderful place I want to give a shout out to called Sunshine Coast Health Center.
Sunshine Coast.
And there's never
Health
sun.
center.
never sun there. There is never sun there.
What do you mean?
It's cloudy.
That's because of the time of the year.
Perhaps. And it's Pacific
Because
Ocean. I was at
no, but that's BC though. BC in
Yeah.
winter they just get cloud and rains and a lot of fog and a lot of
that
mist.
is correct.
Yeah, but in the summer it's sunny.
So I went down to this place before,
Yes.
and I just went in for a refresher for the alumni program,
Wow.
and that's why it was.
You're an alumni of the rehab center?
I'm an alumni.
These are not things to be proud of.
It's a wonderful place. It literally saved my
Why does
life.
it sound like the Hogwarts? It sounds like Hogwarts.
It
a bit.
literally saved
What, the word
my-
alumni?
No, just everything about this place.
Yeah.
like
It's-
he had
it's-
to go away.
it is
like it sounds like
wonderful.
Hogwarts.
It was. I was at the.
He blew an old wizard.
I could swim to China. That's how far. I was looking at the eagles and whales and seals.
Is my mic
It's
okay?
okay. It is a non-abstinence based treatment program.
So while you were there, you were smoking crack.
You were
No, I
abstinent.
was not. I was not. Well, I was abstinent, but it's not based on that. Jeff, the
So hold on. What does this mean? You don't.
okay, abstinence
Abstain.
is where you'll go to a 12-step meeting and you are trying not to drink.
So I have a question for
Following
you. Abstinence.
Here they work on the person.
If you were a sex addict, does that mean you can never have sex again?
basically priests.
That's insane.
That's to say, bro, you can't stop having sex so you start banging kids. That's not an excuse.
That's right. So using that model, if it works for some people, God bless. The reason I went here is because it works on the person and the stuff inside, and
But
alcohol
where-
was just a Band-Aid for me.
But where does the abstinence come in? Like I don't understand.
This is
like,
12-step AA stuff.
But hold on. So they're saying it's non-abstinence.
Yeah.
So I don't get it. So an alcoholic, while they're allowed to drink.
No, it's the therapy that you get instead of the following the rules that people use in NAAA. Which again, if it works for people, God bless.
But I thought the rules were all about structure, and that's what therapy is as well. Is to
it's a part of.
is
There's
to
a
add
part of
structure.
that.
So
There's a
isn't
part,
it kind of
but
the same
they also
thing?
Not in
work-
I'm just
Vancouver.
asking. I'm curious.
Not in Vancouver,
I'm just
kid.
asking questions. By the way,
they
I'm
work.
not.
They work also on the brain, and they throw everything at you.
But again, that's my question: is how they don't focus on the abstinence, but you're abstaining from consuming.
But it's not just the abstinence, is what I'm saying.
Oh, so okay, so it's not just that. So they practice abstinence, but they go to the root of the problem.
There. Okay.
All right,
I said it
okay.
a little clearer.
Okay.
It's
What's the root of your problem?
Mental retardation.
We know
correct.
that.
I've a lot of people there have stuff inside. It's based on a guy named Viktor Frankl.
The voices.
He wrote a book. He's a Holocaust survivor. Part of it is that, and he having a purposeful and meaningful life.
So you have voices in your head.
No, I don't. You said that.
He's a Holocaust survivor.
There
How
was a
old is he?
question.
No. He wrote a book. So meaningful, purposeful life. They also work on the brain. A lot of people have ADHD.
So how do they work on the brain? Like, what do they do?
They're doctors.
Well, what are some of the exercises? I understand. That's not the question I asked you.
They medicate you properly.
Okay. So they keep you off the lithium. They keep you off
Yeah,
of
yeah,
basically battery. What's responsible
Yeah,
for making batteries
correct.
run?
They,
I must say, I'm
there's-
against putting you humans into this drug cycle. It's not good for you. Don't listen to these homosexuals.
thank you, Lucifer.
Yeah, the devil.
It's getting
Luciferius!
quite the response.
Yeah, he's creating quite the response. I think it's because he's very counterculture.
He
Is.
Yeah. Remember, it used to be all those like the Christian groups that they were very like anti anything progressive, anti gay, all that. The devil, very against progress. I'm not a fan of the homosexuals.
Speaking of the religious people, did you see the Pope's drip?
the Pope
that
has
that
drip-
coat that he was wearing.
Bro, that puffer jacket,
didn't see
he
that.
looked like he was about to drop a mixtape, bro.
I didn't see that.
He was wearing this huge puffer jacket.
Now I wanna
And the
Google it.
cross was hanging out. If you can Google it, if you don't mind Googling in 2 seconds.
While he Googles it, before we move on,
Priest uses the N-word. I've heard him on many occasions. N-word this, N-word that. Such a fucking
that's so polite of the devil to call it N-word.
Yeah, the
Now-
devil doesn't like racism.
You can
It's the opposite of whatever you thought the devil was.
apparently the Church of Satan follows that stuff too. So, and they work on trauma. Trauma can be anything. Trauma doesn't have to be only abusive parents.
Well, so I have a
wonderful
question. If
families.
you stub your toe, is that trauma?
No, that is physical trauma. I'm talking about emotional trauma. Now, I've had events in my past, not from my family. God bless them. I love them. I have European parents like you do. I'm talking about.
Albania is not in Europe, I think yet. Like it's not considered part of the union.
So I've had
It's on the continent.
I've
though.
had events in my life where I'm regretful of it, and so they use therapies like Hakumi, Hakomi,
Hakuna Matata.
EMDR, eye movement desensitization reprogramming, basically mimicking rapid eye movement, where your brain is basically backing up, sorting out stuff. So I had.
Russell, sorry, I'm just a concerned bystander. This sounds a lot like a Clockwork Orange type of shit. You might want to avoid the CIA MK Ultra stuff.
It does sound like
Seems
that, but
kinda gay.
again, it's gay. I met a lot of people with PTSD, like soldiers. A buddy of mine, he didn't mind. Gave his name. Shout out to Jay. What's up?
Shout out Jay.
He
Darkness imprisoning me.
He's-
All that I see, absolute horror. I cannot live. I cannot die. No.
he's
Jesus Christ.
a lot
was
of
really into
soldiers.
that.
A lot of there's soldiers that had to pick up body parts, man. So they have nightmares. So
Goddamn.
these therapies work on that. So
That's
the
fucked up.
point is,
Yeah.
it's not the this system is it's not the drug, it's the brain, it's the person. How come someone could do coke and not give a shit? Another person, they're addicted.
But
to
that's
it.
not true. That's everyone gets addicted to these substances. Has nothing to do. Maybe the way it affects their some people are functioning alcoholics or functioning drug addicts. That's different. They can hide it.
What-
But I don't think. I think everyone. I don't think you get more or less addicted. I think maybe on certain substances you have no choice but to get addicted, such as hard drugs, cocaine, crack, heroin, all these stuff.
It's not blaming
I
the,
think-
the drug. It's blaming the reason you're taking the drug.
But some
That's what-
drugs. Hold on.
Gentlemen, listen. I went through a couple of years where I must admit I was addicted. I was addicted to possessing little girls, okay? And it was a lot of fun. I would vomit on priests. It was a great time, really. However, then they made movies about me and I saw what I looked like to the public and I was just embarrassed. I was like some gay crackhead, so I stopped possessing these girls.
The devil. Wow.
That's really
Yeah.
funny.
Calling it from hell.
But hold on.
So
'cause
nice
you
of
were
him
saying,
to check
You were
in.
saying don't blame.
Very nice. Of
By
him
the
to
way,
check
devil
in.
related, their Blumhouse signed a contract to redo a new trilogy of Exorcist films. Blumhouse, who made
Absolutely.
the new Halloween.
That's
Oh,
that's
shit.
a good
company for that.
company for that.
And the first one
They will
comes out in
realize-
October.
Wow.
Oh shit.
How's that Russell Crowe Exorcist movie doing?
I haven't watched it, but I think I might.
It's based on the real Vatican exorcist priest that died recently.
I met him. I met him, guys. The guy was a
He's with you.
fucking queer.
He's with you right now. No,
But
Russell Crowe's Italian accent is atrocious.
But going back to how you were
Oh,
saying,
does he do an accent?
He's Russell Crowe. He's a priest from Vatican.
No.
Yeah. All
Oh, the
all
devil's
those
gonna get
not
mad.
sure movies, they always come out this time of year. It's the ones that they're hit or miss. So yeah,
But you said they don't blame the drug, but I feel like some drugs are just to blame. Like alcohol. So I feel like alcohol, like I could have a drink and not really, like I used to drink a lot when I was younger, but that was like a party phase, whatever. But now I feel like I can drink and like I don't.
And you could stop and say, fuck it, I'm
Yeah,
good.
whatever the
I
fuck I
have
feel
two
like.
drinks,
Sometimes,
I'm done. Okay.
sometimes I'll go drink for, I will go without a drink for like a month, you know?
I'm not.
But some drugs.
Some drugs you get addicted right away.
It's
never craved cocaine. I've done it more than once. Never craved it, never cared.
Yeah, but again, it depends on the person.
Correct.
But
That's what
all
I mean.
drugs.
That's exactly what I mean.
I understand. But heroin, I feel like anybody who tries heroin doesn't just do heroin one time. It's like, I don't really need this.
Well,
I feel like that's a thing. Like, you know what I mean?
Like,
I'm not saying you did heroin.
Opioids.
No, I feel like heroin is there's no coming back from that.
Yeah.
Some people would argue that. I don't know, but I'll tell you, there was Vietnam vets. There's a famous study called Rat Park. The Vietnam vets, almost all of them, a lot of them did heroin. The ones that came back, the ones that came back and had a meaningful, purposeful life, built a house, started a family, never touched heroin again.
Oh, you mean they were doing it while they were in Vietnam?
Yeah, because
but that doesn't count. It's different area code.
But how come they were in hell? The ones that came over and started a life never touched it again. The ones that didn't and were just wayward souls, they stayed addicted to it, and they tried this on rats. It's a famous experiment called Rat Park, where rats basically did that. The ones that had to go through the maze and all that shit, they didn't go get the heroin all the time. The ones that didn't, they kept doing it. It's called Rat Park. Okay. It's a famous experiment.
So a purpose, basically, to have a purpose. Okay.
So
to wake up with a purpose. Yeah, these are all psychological.
Okay. This is all like, so a lot of these therapies that they use, and they're experimenting with mushrooms and LSD to see where it goes in the future.
Yep.
Again, I cannot stress enough, and I mean this. Anybody who wants more information on this, DM me.
Look,
and the truth is, I'm not going
to
to drink, but I technically can and won't be addicted. But I won't. I don't want to.
Look,
For
don't
me,
say
it's
stupid
poison.
shit.
For me, it's poison. I'm never going to touch it again.
I will have to agree with our friend the devil on one thing. Be careful with the drugs. No, for real. It's not. I don't like that they're medicating everyone. It's rare you think that we're going to agree with Satan. But he's right about that. The drugs, the over medication of society is fucked up.
Yes,
You know
and the wrong medications.
Yeah.
You know what I learned about the drugs?
What'd you learn?
So was it Rockefeller? At the time when
Rockefeller Records?
when he
I know the real guy.
Yeah, when he
David.
yeah, I think that's the one. When he took control of basically
Petroleum.
Did you know he got into the American system schools?
Yeah, it's so funny because I keep giving him. He's like, "Did you know?" When I keep giving him, like obviously, yeah. But go.
But and then they basically everything that was being studied that works, like medicine that has been working for thousands of years. They're like, no, this is no good no more. And everything that was petroleum based medicine, that was the standard, but it's highly addictive.
One of my favorite students.
Yeah,
He did a great job.
sadly, the world really is becoming like that because of personal interests of the big dudes. They change the.
But this has been going on for
forever,
a long time.
Forever.
The issue now is that there's no free media. Like everything is so fucked up. It's all convoluted. All the stuff that's coming out now for the past few years that was conspiracy theories that are coming out true. Nothing's changing about it. The Twitter files, Matt Taibbi, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing. It's so insane what happened to us the last couple of years.
What's happening with the TikTok one? That too.
Oh yeah, they're trying to ban TikTok or the
Ding dong.
yeah, that's how I say. Are they banning TikTok in America?
They're discussing that right now. I mean, it doesn't matter. Right? It's the same shit, dude. Your info's out there anyway. Like that's the truth.
You know, I feel like this is a distraction. Did you know
It is.
the
It
US
usually is.
because
Every time this is going on, weapons are being sold.
well, America actually announced that they're expanding military budget, military spending by 40%. 40% to prepare for a war with China and Russia.
Isn't it already close to $1 trillion?
If,
Yeah, it's insane.
if you dig
So
deep,
imagine a 40% increase on that
Jesus
shit.
Christ.
if you dig deep, you can find news sources that aren't.
They're building more bases in the Philippines.
Biden went to Canada and to announce something last week. Some military
he had
mining
a Freudian
thing.
slip. He actually said China instead of Canada.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's a lot of that stuff going on, and I guess it sucks. What do you want me
wild.
to say?
Crazy,
It's
yeah.
wild, yeah. But people get glued to that.
Yeah.
What happened today? Or this week? It's Nashville shooting everybody.
Yo, Kanye West loves the Jews again.
Wait,
What?
temporarily.
Yeah.
What?
He said he saw 21 Jump Street
Yeah.
and Jonah Hill made him like the Jews again.
Yes.
Do you think Jonah Hill woke up that day with his phone mailbox
Yes.
full?
And
He
all
said,
it-
what the hell happened today?
And he started crossing his fingers that Kanye would not watch another Jonah Hill movie just in case.
Wow. I gotta say, Jonah Hill, he turned out to be quite a fucking good actor. In the beginning, he was a super bad fat kid. You remember?
Yeah,
And
yeah, I remember. I love Superbad.
Yeah.
yeah.
Superbad
But
was a very
it was a
good
great
movie.
movie. But I'm saying he really he did his homework and he's a very good actor.
I was 50-50 on him. I was going to bring him over on my team. I like the stuff he used to do. But now he's all healthy and shit like a homo. You guys can keep him.
Did he?
Yo, he's looking fucking fly
Yeah, he's
as
looking
fuck.
good. We're happy. We want him to be healthy. Satan doesn't like it.
No, did he? What was his answer to the thing of Kanye? I heard.
I don't remember.
We didn't see his
But
answer.
let's hope he doesn't meet Seth Rogen.
I like Seth Rogen
They're friends.
too.
Oh, they're friends.
They're
Kanye
in
and,
the same
Oh, no.
No, let's hope
Jonah
Kanye
Hill.
doesn't
Oh
meet
yeah!
Seth Rogen.
All of a
yeah.
sudden,
Oh,
now he's
yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
start
'cause
with.
then he's gonna switch again. He's gonna be these motherfuckers.
He's gonna start with
gonna start
Steven
hating
Spielberg.
gingers.
He's gonna start with Dustin Hoffman, Richard Dreyfuss, every Jew in Hollywood. is
Dude,
gonna,
Seth Rogen can make you hate humanity.
Yeah. You know he's Canadian.
Of course he is,
I
from
almost started
Vancouver.
the
I
apocalypse
like,
early 'cause of him.
What?
I almost started the apocalypse early because of Seth Rogen. That guy's too much of a piece of shit to even hang out with me.
is he really a
that's
prick?
funny.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Even the devil doesn't like him.
he was nice to me. He was all right.
But
Well,
the devil's a weirdo.
apparently he was nice, and then lately in the past couple of years he's done this weird 180.
He's one of those
I don't
people
like
so
that.
scared of cancel culture, he has zero integrity.
Oh, is that it?
Yeah, he just sways wherever the wind
Okay,
blows.
so publicly and on Twitter and shit is what you're saying.
You know, people were complaining that California was becoming a shithole. They have to take care of the law. People keep getting broken into. So he's like, my car, I got broken into like 6 times. It's just a part of living here in the city. You know? It's like, no, that's not normal, bro. You can't defend the crackheads. You have to say there's a problem.
Fair weather fan,
Yeah.
kind of.
Sometimes I'll get clients from California, and I go, California.
California.
I'll look at them, I go, oof. And they go, bro, they know. They just go, I know. We don't even discuss what's happening. They just know. They just, like, yeah, what can you do?
Quickly speaking about California, I want to congratulate our friend Guido Cocomello, who lives in
Yes.
California, and he just won. He beat out like 500 people for his play, the "So I Married a Guido," or in Canada
Hey.
it's called "So I Married a Manja Cake." He literally won top fucking. He's officially a writer. The doors, so many open doors for him right now. I'm very proud of him. Love him.
Good for him.
Love you, Guido.
Can I say offhand
Yes.
something about Cocomello?
Mhm.
I like his beard. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Do you mean the wife he hangs around with to not act like he's gay?
No. His actual beard on his face. Like he has a good
He hasn't
thick
had a,
beard.
He doesn't have a beard now, but when he grows a beard, he
You know
looks
what I'm
like
talking about?
looks like Paul Bunyan. Yeah, I get it.
Yes, no,
looks
no,
like
no,
Grizzly
no.
Adams.
The beard he has now, I'm talking about. It's not long, but because it's so thick,
Yeah.
it's still shade. I like that beard. That's a good
Guido's
beard.
dad, Buonanima, had that beard.
I like
Guido's dad
beards.
had a big beard. So does his brother. His brother has a Saddam Hussein beard. Yeah.
Let's address the elephant in the room. We completely forgot.
Oh yeah.
Okay, hold on.
Go ahead.
Ladies and gentlemen, Poseidon reporting live. We've addressed you. Now, what do you want to do? Let's.
I got
I
it.
used to be able to make the sound when I was a kid. Yeah.
I sculpted an elephant for my son.
Hold
I
on.
haven't sculpted for years.
Okay, go sing us the song of your people.
Hi, my name is Dumbo. Fuck, I used to be able to make the sound. I can't anymore. Anyways, doesn't matter. Yeah. So, elephant in the room. Adam is no longer with us temporarily because he has.
Well, then he's not no longer with us. Adam is not with us.
is not with us
Yeah.
temporarily because he's been
He's under house arrest.
he's under house arrest
And his paperwork to leave the house is not
in order.
correct. Not surprisingly.
So,
I can't believe you guys just figured out that he can't spell.
We just got off the phone with Adam, so
Yeah.
we're working on getting his ass in.
have
here.
you noticed? You know what? I've noticed a similarity between you and Adam. You both can't really answer a question directly. Like,
Yeah, that's why I need more therapy.
like.
Unsure of myself.
No. I mean, like even on a yes or no, like we asked him a
It
question,
gets complicated.
and he goes, well,
That is what he does.
Well-
he does do that.
well, hear me out. and it's like, fuck, it's a yes or no fucking question.
Let's try that again. So ask me something
I
that
sent you guys the video of Love on the Spectrum.
Oh,
It was
Jesus
Adam.
Christ.
100%.
It was, oh my God.
Oh, bro, I
he
can't
acted
believe-
exactly like him.
Yeah, but
When
he's
I-
an autiste. I told you.
When I watched that show, I can't believe that moment completely went over my head.
Yeah.
The broad from when I first watched it, I kind of did like a strange. Thought nothing of it. Now rewatching it because of Adam, I'm like, oh, son of a bitch.
There's essentially a scene in Love on the Spectrum. I believe it's season 2 of the Australian version, the good version, where one of the autists is giving advice to another autist, and that's what's happening. And he goes, he's trying to show off why he's giving advice because he's such a good with
He's
the
a
ladies
ladies'
type.
man,
He's a
let's be
ladies.
honest.
He's a ladies dude.
Is it a new season? Where do you watch this?
Netflix. It's the greatest show ever.
All right.
Unless you hate autistic people, then you're gonna fucking hate that show. But if you like autists, you're gonna love that show.
Fascinating subject.
Yeah. So then, anyways, he goes, "Yeah, I'm online on this thing called International Cupid. I've been talking with this girl from Kyrgyzstan.
Yeah,
for-
Kyrgyzstan.
Oh my
that was
God.
the
Kyrgyzstan,
country.
and
It's
then
exactly
and he's
him.
like, "Have you ever met her?" No, she stopped responding. Actually,
Yeah.
like it was so obvious that it was an Adam situation.
Well, explain to me. So
Kyrgyzstan.
Spectrum is just the general.
It's called Love on the Spectrum
I
because
mean
the original
actual-
title was too offensive.
No, but the
What was
condition.
the original title?
Yeah. The
I want to know the original
you
title.
know the original title.
Okay, make the devil say it.
I don't.
No. I'm not gonna say
Okay,
it
he's
because
not
I don't
gonna
feel
say
it's
it.
still my joke. I
Okay.
want to say it on
So-
stage.
so- okay, I got it.
Oh,
So-
I haven't heard that one.
Asperger's. It's a type of autism. Yeah, that's what I thought it was going to be that.
Okay.
So Asperger's is a type of that.
Asperger's, yeah.
Yeah, that's a type of that.
Yes.
Different levels. So Adam is maybe at a +1. Like being at 0 is normal, or whatever we call normal. So Adam is like a +1 and Asperger's like a 7. Because I met a guy there that had, I would never tell, like he was diagnosed with possible Asperger's. This guy I met in
I mean,
treatment,
Asperger's.
whatever it's called.
I say Asperger's. I thought that's what it was called, but all of the people in the show, they're Australian, so they already fucking.
And-
That's the only tough thing. You're not sure,
Is
like,
the
are they
accents.
autistic
Yeah.
or
I
Australian?
knew it was Asperger's, but I always
But
like.
so
I just enjoy
Asperger's is
saying
like this
Asperger's.
guy normal works at the fucking top job and he has Asperger's or something. So what are you twitching for? What is that you're doing?
I'm a little bit tired and I start to twitch.
He's a twitcher.
Yeah, I've never seen that before.
I have Tourette's. I probably inherited it. My uncle, he used to have this twitch, this really severe tick,
In high school, I had a tick like that.
and he would. But if
I had
his
a-
was insane.
this,
He would.
this shit.
Whenever he was uncomfortable, he would set a house on fire.
No, no. He could be talking to you like this. So like, Jack Guido, the other day I went to the supermarket and I saw a crazy deal on
Yeah,
lettuce.
Oh, yeah.
And and during the whole conversation, he's just like
Actually, Cocomello did some shit like that
this,
back in the day.
This guy would never survive.
Cocomello?
Any,
Cocomello had a twitch of some kind that he doesn't have anymore. Weird. So anyway, so Love on the Spectrum. Adam is
Great show.
We'll get him back on. And
we should message them and get Adam on that show.
So
Holy fucking
what happened?
shit.
What happened?
He's gonna become famous.
Adam could go on that show.
100%.
That's his life. He's trying to get a date.
He's a
fucking.
perfect. Well, I think we talked about this already. We talked about sending
Hold
Adam
on.
there.
I can already picture what's gonna happen.
Is there a Canadian
Hold
version?
on.
Let's just do it ourselves.
They set him
I
up
think
on a
we
blind
said
date.
this. We
But yeah,
actually
we've
Let's
tried.
do it.
we talked about this.
We set him up on
Okay,
a
who
blind
do we
date.
have though? We have Adam, Claudio. Who else?
Oh my God, you're talking about full on.
Yeah. Full on. Let's do it. We get 4 of them and we make a series.
Okay, Adam.
What about doing that
Claudio?
series, but here, actually getting that brand?
Does
here?
Claudio have any friends?
A lot of them. Come on, you know them. Claudio.
But I mean, like, you know.
Claudio is liked in the in his
I mean, like
stand-up
friends.
community.
I mean friends.
No. That's awful. What is-
I support that.
I thought the devil was gonna shit on me.
No, I support that shit.
So,
As long as it ain't gay, it's okay.
is there a Canadian version
Fucking
of?
guy, bro.
Do you think that the you know, the West Baptist Church? You think they're gonna get mad at us at some point? They're gonna be like, wait a second. You see, what are they trying to do with the devil there?
Westboro Baptist Church,
The
right?
Westboro Baptist Church.
Oh,
yeah.
you just reminded me of something. This
I think I start picketing outside here.
I went down a rabbit hole yesterday about a guy using this AI stuff, and he was saying, the Chat GPT thing, and he was giving it Bible verses, and it was an AI artist painting thing, like it would create art based on what you say. Some trippy shit.
Speaking of,
I said Jesus was it. One time after reading a quote Bible thing, it drew Jesus, but with like crazy monster teeth. Very scary.
okay, well
Anyway.
here's a recent theory that
Yes,
surfaced
yes.
on
Austin theory.
the intrawebs because it has to do with what you just said. There is a theory that the Bible is not the word of God or the book of God. It's actually the word of Lucifer, the devil.
All right, listen. I can explain.
Now he sounds like Barry White.
It's not true, okay? It's not true. I did not write the Bible. I can't really write. It's these fucking hooves. They don't lend well to pencils
hooves,
and pens.
yeah.
I've got a hoof for hands. What do you want me to do? Okay, this is how it was made. I did not write the Bible. The Muslims did, so it's the same thing.
Happy Ramadan, everybody.
But there's a theory that this whole time Christianity has been worshiping. And now just a theory. I know it's obviously bullshit.
I get what you're saying.
Because
well, look, bro, it's 2,000 years old. You don't think people messed with it?
Yeah, obviously.
They took out gospels. They added gospels. You just said he was wearing a puff jacket, man. I mean, it's about faith.
Well, he was just trying to stay warm. He accidentally ended up looking warm.
He looked like a
Keep
rapper.
saying. I'm curious about the theory.
So it's just that it's that actually the devil that tricked humanity and everything that's in the
it's dark. You're saying it's dark. It came from a dark place.
And it's funny that the devil keeps saying on the show, "I'm not okay if it's gay," because the anti-homosexuality stuff in the Bible. Apparently, it's written by
That's just something that me and God agree on, okay? But I didn't write that goddamn book.
But yeah, because apparently God, since He's all forgiving, the whole. Oh, that's you. Okay, I was like, what the fuck? Did somebody break into the studio? The whole thing, God is all forgiving, and He put us on this earth, if you want to believe in all that, to enjoy everything He has given us. So if you like women, you like women. If you like men, you like men.
You like horses, you like horses.
Where did this theory come from? There is
the internet.
Okay, the internet itself. Like
I found the video on it.
You ended up down a rabbit hole.
And then I went down a rabbit. I saw it on TikTok. I'm like, what? No way. And then I checked YouTube. I checked articles. Well, not articles, but like websites and shit. But yeah, so there's this whole theory about that, and it kind of makes sense, but it also doesn't make sense.
I told you I can't write. However, I have a theory as well. The gays wrote the Bible. It's all part of the gay agenda.
Okay, there are because there's the Catholicism,
Well, I had
there's
a
the
theory-
Orthodox, and then there's the Baptists. The Baptists, evangelicals, they believe word for word it's written and it is the word of God. There's Catholics would go into a whole talk about it being interpreted for thousands of years. Not sure where the Orthodox stand. Interpreted through man.
Apparently, the Orthodox is the most precise version.
It's the original one, I think.
Of Christianity.
It's the original one.
It's the OG.
It's the reason they took off from the Catholics. It says, no, we're going to old school. You guys are...
No. They were the same thing. The schism. The main. The main thing of the schism was the Pope.
Okay.
That was the main reason. They talk about the Trinity and all that, the
Yeah.
saints. That's not the thing that pissed him off was the Pope.
Yeah, it's like,
'Cause he
well,
said-
you're not a deity. What's happening?
because he just decided,
Yeah, I got
okay,
it.
so I'm the Pope, I'm
And
the
I'm the
voice
king,
of
and I'm-
God.
yeah,
on
exactly.
that. And like, well, God never
basically.
said that shit,
Yeah.
or
Why-
Jesus never
yeah,
said that shit.
correct.
He's
Right.
like, look, my friend, I got to be on the top,
yeah,
so the
Vatican
kids
one,
that can
yeah,
be on
yeah.
the bottom.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Now
you were-
decapitate everybody.
And the Greeks were like, yo, fuck that shit.
Yeah, I got it.
Hey, bro, we ain't into all that shit.
Yo, we're into all that shit,
Hey,
dog.
bro.
It's a very interesting theory, I gotta say.
Yeah.
Like why
crazy,
why are so many
I
if it's an
personally-
all-loving, God-fearing, God-loving, and now people promoting are kind of acting hateful. I get it.
I
get it.
personally dislike any form of religion because I think it's culty and it's just
Well,
there.
a lot of religion dislikes
Hey,
you.
not all cults are bad, bro. Church of Satan, dog. We wear robes. We sacrifice animals, horses and shit. We don't like the gays. Like, there's a lot of perks.
You never said that.
You're hammering the gays today. Hey.
It's just funny that
He's
No,
not the devil. is.
Sorry, the devil's hammering
doing?
the
it's
gays.
so funny to hear the devil say he's anti-gay.
Speaking of,
By the way, speaking of culty stuff,
Yeah,
I
go
went
ahead.
to the spa again recently, and the thing. Hold on,
culty spa.
I've realized there was always something very culty about spas. You know, you always have to be. Did you know, like, you have to whisper? You can't speak
It's
too
like
loud.
a library. It's
Yeah, you know,
dressed in white.
Hold on, because I know you wanna tag. There you got that weird music playing, and you never really see black people at spas, and everyone.
All right. So, where's the spa?
And everyone.
Spa day.
What do you mean you never see black people? at
I've
spas?
never seen. I think I saw 2 in my
Okay,
entire life
in-
at
okay,
spas.
Bro, you
The
had
ones
us
you
at
go
no
to.
black people. Where's this
But
spot?
hold on, and everyone is wearing white robes. Like,
Oh, I get where you're going with this. It looks like Triple K. I get it.
I've only
just say
been.
it, KKK.
I think I've only been to a spa twice in my life, but both times I did see black people. So I cannot. I don't relate.
Well, I didn't see up until the last time I went, but even at that, there was like 3 or.
Did you
4 of
feel
them.
very tense? Did you really need to go to a spa?
I was very tense. Yeah.
Okay.
My knee was hurting. My knee's been hurting for the past 3 weeks.
Might have to do with your weight.
I'm gonna
not
go.
sure.
I'm gonna go see a osteopath.
Did you hurt yourself?
I may have twisted
sports?
it weird or whatever.
Um,
I started boxing again. I may have stepped on it wrong.
There you go. Now you were talking about the underworld and stuff. There's a very long-awaited, anticipated sequel to a movie that is almost in pre-production called Beetlejuice 2,
Oh yeah, I heard about
where
that.
I believe it's pronounced Beetlejuice 2.
where Michael Keaton is underground, Beetlejuice. Man, everyone.
They told me Van Damme is supposed to play a ghost or
and
something.
the rumor has it that one of the ghosts is Jean-Claude Van Damme. That's kind of cool.
He's just doing the splits.
Winona Ryder's coming back. Catherine O'Hara.
I like Catherine O'Hara.
She's
Very
so
funny.
funny. A Home Alone mother. She's very funny.
Yeah.
She's coming back. She's also in Schitt's Creek. Jeffrey Jones, registered sex offender, character actor. I don't think is coming back. I
Why
don't know.
they blocking my homies? They need work too. My homies need work. My homie needs work.
And it's gonna look great. I mean, Michael Keaton will look exactly like he
Devil's
did.
on a roll.
Now, no word yet if Gina Davis and Alec Baldwin will be in it, because if you die in 1988, you should look exactly like you did in 1988. But with the de-aging technology, maybe they'll look exactly like.
They haven't perfected it yet.
But in the new Indiana Jones, there's flashbacks, and it looks like fucking Han Solo, man.
Would you say the Beetlejuice 2 movie is a really nice comeback to that universe?
Well, it's not a comeback because it's a sequel.
Well, it's a sequel, but like
I
it
see
was
where
supposed to
Poseidon
never
is
be
going.
made and stuff. It was supposed to be made, but then they never made it. And now it's kind of making a comeback. It's coming
Poseidon,
back into
your
production and
segues
everything.
are magical.
He's reaching,
and,
but
you
okay.
could see them
I am
coming from a
reaching. I
mile
am
away.
reaching. But you know what? I got long arms. Let's go.
Are we doing that?
We're doing the greatest comeback because it's my comeback.
This
Guido's
week's
back.
top 5.5.
Mykonos here.
I like
Mykonos
this. I like this.
nightclub,
I like
bro.
this. I like
I
this.
took a pill in Ibiza to show Avicii I was cool. I remixed it to I took a shit in Ibiza.
Avicii, that poor
This
guy.
week's top 5.5 best comebacks, kid.
Yeah. So this one is one of my all-time favorites. You guys know about it.
Wonderful. No, that's not 5.
Oh, what the fuck, bro?
Where'd you put the 5?
Where'd you put it?
It's in there.
Oh, you motherfucker.
It's in there. Sorry. Technical
You guys are
difficulties.
awesome at
Hold on.
this. I love it.
Where's the 5? What
Are
was
you
the
serious?
This is good.
You threw it away. What was
No, I
the
didn't.
5?
No, I didn't.
I love
Do you remember what it was?
No.
Oh, come on. Come on, man.
Hella, bro.
This is a good
Why'd you
comeback.
fuck me like this?
No, I didn't. Oh, good lord.
This is amazing.
What was number 5?
You guys are so pathetic. I
Pause.
love it. Oh, we're not pausing shit.
No, I'm trying to.
Oh, I know who it was.
If Pantelis pauses, I'll kill him. This is so
No, that was the first one. We took it out. Oh no, we took out the other one.
How the hell are you guys
Yeah.
this bad?
Yeah.
All right, number 5. We're just gonna freestyle over here.
Here. Number
Well, I gotta
5.
see
Here.
what's going on.
Here we go. Number 5. Here we go. Go.
All right, if the devil stays quiet, I can do this.
Number 5. Come back.
Okay.
You don't have to write 5. We know it's
I
5.
have to.
All right.
My OCD.
Number 5, Louis C.K.
Great remembering there. I don't know what happened to that shit.
Did nothing wrong.
So yeah, we know what happened with Louis
So
C.K.
Louis C.K. Famously, he liked masturbating in front of people and showing his penis. And
Oh, I didn't know that.
And he was
but
canceled.
the thing is,
I thought he was being
he
anti-Semitic.
was a gentleman about it. He would ask for permission. Is it okay? and then people would agree,
But-
and then he would pleasure himself in front of people.
Now the point is that he lost his basically his career
lost everything.
for a
He
long
lost his
time.
career
He had
for a
millions
while.
and millions of dollars. Producer of a show, directing
Yeah.
a show. Thought a lot of people lost their jobs. Millions and millions upon millions of dollars. I think he lived in France for a while. He literally had to
Yeah.
fuck off.
No.
And
He had a French girlfriend.
he came in to
Oh, poor guy, bro.
no, but he came in to sell out Madison Square Garden live show recently, and seems to be on the up and up. He's been doing a tour of all the podcasts and slowly being reaccepted.
He was on Flagrant 2, Schultz's podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll have him here if he's in Montreal. He's
Oh,
always
hell
welcome.
yeah, bro. I would love... I've been watching stuff, bro. He is such...
He's a pro.
He is a genius.
He's got a nice cock, too.
He's a
I bet you've
pro.
seen it.
He's a pro.
But
He's a pro.
here's the thing.
When I was starting out as a young devil open micer, he showed me his cock. Yeah, but he asked you for permission like a goddamn gentleman.
Damn right. One of my favorite clips from him, and I saw it recently, and I was dying of laughter. Is I don't know from which show it is, but they're at an art gallery, and there's a red button, and
Don't
he's
push the
arguing.
button?
Yeah, and he's arguing with his brother. And it says push the button, and this chick, this Asian chick, she's like, "Don't press the button." It's like, I just want to press it. It says press here. Why shouldn't I press it? And they're arguing back and forth, and he presses it. And over the speakers loudly, it just says the N word with a hard R.
Okay, now this is-
and bro, I was because you don't expect it,
coming out of left field.
dude. Dying of laughter.
is
I
on
must
the-
have watched this
on-
clip at least. I found it on TikTok.
Okay, it's on his Louis show or Lucky
I don't know. I don't know.
It's
It was
not
a
his
clip.
stand up.
No, it's not a
So it's
stand
got
up.
to be on his show. On his show.
It was on the
dude,
show, yeah.
I was dying. I was dying.
I was
Of
the
laughter.
voice. They recorded my voice for the button.
I remember Louis
But
C.K. is
how funny is that?
one of his best moments. It's great.
Yeah,
But one of
that
his
show
best
was good.
moments was he Opie and Anthony had Secretary of Defense Donald Rumsfeld on, and this was around the time of the whole David Icke thing, and people are reptilian. And Louis C.K. just comes out and says, "It's an honor to speak to you, sir. I have to ask you a question. Are you a lizard?" And it was great.
Who asked who that?
Louis C.K. asked Donald Rumsfeld if he was a reptile right then and there. And what's funny is that
That's funny.
he never actually answered no.
Good.
That was what was funny.
Keep-
It was
keep the
that was-
suspense.
that was
I
a great
would do the
moment
same
in
thing.
O&A history. And also his boat story was great. That was just a story just on the podcast about having his boat stuck in mud with his two little kids in the on the Hudson River. That was a very funny story.
All right,
And
well,
his-
go to the
Louis
next
C.K.'s
thing.
All
great,
right.
yeah.
Yeah.
But
those
he's
moments.
We can
fucking-
talk
he's
about
manic.
how funny he is.
All right. Numero cuatro.
Number 4. Colonel Harlan Sanders, founder, KFC.
Yes.
See,
Jesus
so
Christ.
is it colonel?
It's
or
Colonel.
Colonel.
That's
I
pronounced
will say
Colonel.
Colonel.
Colonel en
Sanders.
français, yeah.
I will say Colonel Sanders. Basically was 66.
Yeah.
He was down and out.
Had
he
nothing.
Had played all his cards in life. He was about to commit suicide.
Instead of writing a suicide note,
He wrote down the ingredients for fried chicken.
he said,
Like a pussy.
let me make a list of all the things I'm good at.
Yeah.
And
Oh yeah, that's what it was. Sorry, I said.
by 90 he was a billionaire, and we're talking
Yeah.
in the 70s.
What was on that list? The list of things I'm good at.
Well, because he worked in a
Sucking
cafe.
dick and frying chicken.
He worked at a cafe, as a cook, and he had nothing at 66 years old. And
Yeah.
it
It was down and out.
I always like that story of him, just to
Yeah.
show
Yeah.
people that
It's never too late.
Yeah. That's why we love that.
shit.
Jinx.
Yeah, that's why we like that. It's there's a
Wait,
lot-
what?
The devil didn't like that. I mean, you were.
There's a bunch of great
we're gay.
videos
I don't
on
blame him.
on
High five.
on Colonel Sanders on YouTube. You can watch him. It's great.
I
Story.
love how he's trying to complete a sentence and we're just.
Oh man! And you know what's amazing is how calm I am about it. Because perhaps 2 months ago I would have been going nuts.
Like
you know
trying
what?
to become Sanders.
Correct.
You know what? That's more entertaining. I'm. You know what? You should start smoking crack again.
So, he. If you go to KFC's now in the States, they actually have him on the wall as the first celebrity chef because he kind of was.
Yeah.
But he was a chef that turned into a celebrity.
Yeah, but great story there. Check it out on YouTube, and it's just KFC's
Inspirational.
Delicious. Great story.
So if you're 50 and you're like, I lost everything,
Yeah.
and you're about to off yourself, don't do it.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
You never know.
Don't
you
do
never
it.
know. You may
I
end
say
up.
do it. I say do it.
Called himself.
Give me the delicious chicken in hell.
Look, you may end up addicted to heroin and sucking dick for heroin. But
Don't
you know what? But
listen-
don't do it.
Don't listen to the
do
devil.
it.
The devil's wrong. Stay alive and fucking do it here. The devil's trying to
Exactly,
trick you
exactly.
because he wants all the delicious chicken. You
Yeah.
don't want to give the devil his chicken. He's a homophobe.
Yeah.
Called himself Colonel, by the way. And Dave Thomas from Wendy's learned from him, just to show how
Oh, really?
what a great teacher he was as well.
Yeah. Jared from Subway learned from the Pope.
Oh, hey, is he? Yeah, he's still in jail. He's got another 20 years.
I have no idea.
Yeah. Anyway.
What did he do?
Huh.
He
Terrible.
allegedly.
No, he
molested-
did.
I
No,
know,
he
no.
was wanted to record. It was awful. I don't even want to talk.
He
about
recorded it.
Oh, I didn't know those
Oh,
details.
shit. Jesus
him and his
Christ.
buddy. Him and yeah.
I just.
Oh, he had a buddy.
No way. I thought he had
the
got-
guy that was in charge of the Jared Foundation. It was just awful.
But I thought he was caught with child pornography.
Me too. That's what I
well,
thought.
no,
happened.
he was, and
But he's the one who made
the
it.
the genius. No, he had.
Yo, I didn't know this guy was so cool.
He had shit on his computer, and this brave woman pretended to go
That was
along
on
with
the
it
roll
just to
today.
get information. One of the brave mothers pretended to talk to him. Yeah, we'll do this, and that's what it got him.
Good, bro. I hope. Oh, good for her.
Yeah, no, seriously, she was awesome. I wish
That
I
woman
knew
is
her
a
name.
hero.
Wish I knew her name.
Well, we don't know if she's a hero yet.
But no, she is. That's awful. I don't even want to talk about it.
All right.
Number 3.
Let's
Great
see.
comeback.
One of my all-time favorites.
Yes.
How is it? Number 3, 50 Cent, Curtis Jackson.
Now, how did he fall?
So here's the thing. He was doing. He stopped. He wanted to stop selling cocaine and crack on the street.
Yeah.
And the reason why he got his name 50 Cent was because he would even take the cents from the crackheads.
Got
you know.
it. Now this is in the early 2000s.
This is
late 90s?
late 90s. You know.
Okay.
It was hard to make change back then,
Yeah.
but he didn't mind.
Okay.
So, what happened was he ended up doing jail, and in jail he ended up reading, expanding his mind, blah blah blah. He's like, hey, yo, this isn't the way, right? I'm gonna end up dead or in jail for the rest of my life, incarcerated because I either killed somebody or whatever, etc., etc. What happened was the guy he worked for, I forgot his name. At the time, he was like,
Fidel
yo,
Castro.
yeah, he was like, hey, I'm out of the drug game. I'm gonna make music. So what happened was he started making music and everything, and you know, in gang related activities, you're out is either jail or dead. No one really accepts you leaving like that. So he put a hit out on him. One day he was returning home, and some young whippersnapper decided to assassinate him in the street. So he shot him 9 times, 1 time in the mouth.
For good measure.
For good measure.
Where
he was
he
gonna
has a
try.
scar, like in a cheek or what, or literally.
It
in
went
the mouth?
through. It went
went-
from
it
one
went
cheek
through.
to out the other.
I think he
It
still
through his jaw.
I think he still has a piece of metal in his tongue, stuck
Yeah.
or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
It went through his jaw, through his tongue.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
So that's why he has a speech impediment now.
All right.
And what happened was when he got shot, everyone dumped him. The labels dumped him. They're
His
like, no, this is
girlfriend.
too-"
Okay, this is rapper 50 Cent.
Yes.
Okay.
Who the fuck did you think?
No,
was?
I mean he was already established in the music business.
No, no, he
selling
wasn't
drugs.
he wasn't
yet.
established. He was on the come up.
Okay.
He had
You know,
a
he
mixtape.
He had mixtapes.
Okay.
People liked his
All right,
mixtapes. He had
all right.
aggressive tactics
Got
for
it.
his mixtapes.
Yeah, yeah. But it very complicated lyrics.
Rapper 50 Cent.
70,
no,
75 cents minus 25 cents. That's my name. They're like, what the fuck's he talking about?
rapper 50 Cent. No,
So-
astrophysicist 50 Cent.
Yeah.
So, because
Fucking idiot.
you know, labels they didn't like that. It was dangerous. You know, all this gang shit.
U.S.
So,
Congressman 50 cents.
Yeah, that's it.
so everyone dropped him. Everyone, the labels. Nobody wanted to be his friend, and you know,
Nobody
all his,
wanted to be his
Everyone
friend.
to be
well,
your
nobody
friend.
wanted to be. All of his friends were in the crack cocaine game.
You're the
You know?
gang, man.
He was ostracized.
Yes.
He was ostracized from society, and
Yeah.
he was recuperating.
Yeah.
Recovering. That's the word I was looking for, and shit. And then he was like, "Nah, fuck this," and he released "Get Rich or Die Trying," and that was his comeback into the game.
Well, it's
See-
because he held out
Yeah.
for the right company, and Aftermath Records, which was a new label being started up by a young man named Dr. Dre and Eminem.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
he's like,
well,
you know
there
what?
go. He got the.
That's where I gotta be. And they loved him, and he became besties with Eminem and Dr. Ye.
I'm my name.
And,
So important to hang out with the right crowd, man.
Well, the fact that he waited because there was other labels, and he's like, it's not right for me. I don't think they know what I'm about.
doesn't feel right.
And then Eminem brought him in and said, look, I like you. You're fucking awesome. I want to
Yeah.
give you this beat. And he's like, yo, I'm signing with this guy.
Well, see,
that
I
was,
assumed, but I heard like
But from
10, 15
almost-
years ago he was broke again. Is
From
that true?
almost that's
No, it wasn't true.
look,
It
bro.
was a bankruptcy of a company. It wasn't
him
yeah.
personally.
Yeah.
No, people are fucking.
Yeah.
And
Well,
then
you're telling me-
allegedly, what he did, he loaned people out the money.
Yeah,
Anyways,
okay. He knows.
Or
yeah.
did he
Anyways.
invest in a drink company that went?
Yeah,
No, he
he's
had a
smart.
deal with Smart Water.
And they try to
Okay.
fuck him.
They did? Oh shit!
Okay,
Everybody
there
tries
you
to
go.
fuck each other. Yeah.
Nah,
All right.
Business is
it's
evil.
business. Yeah,
Business is evil.
you gotta learn not to take it
Don't
personally.
listen to him. Business is awesome.
Gotta tell me.
Sign away your souls.
So yeah, I forgot about the part of aftermath, but yeah, basically he held out, and when that happened, like even like he was wheelchair bound, so he had to learn how to walk again and shit, dude. Like he
Yeah.
had to fucking, you know.
But he was shot like. He has the scars. I don't know.
Yeah, of course. Dude, he was
course he
shot
has a
9 times,
That's
bro.
what
He
I mean.
shouldn't have
It-
been
it
Bro,
fucking-
he has
that
a-
guy should play the lottery.
Dude,
It-
I
it
watched
fucking-
him. He won the lottery. He's a multi-millionaire.
No, my point is, what are the chances it didn't hit one fucking vital organ?
It probably did. That's
It
why he was in
did.
a wheelchair.
Yeah,
but he
was-
recovered.
Yeah, he fought back.
And the shrapnel in his tongue. I watched him on an interview. He had one of the hosts
Cunniling him.
touch it with her finger, but he put a napkin and she touched it. She's like, "Oh my gosh!" She freaked out and
It's
shit.
disgusting.
That is very disgusting. I'd be like, get your hand out of my mouth, you stupid bitch.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
Well, she
crazy
asked
shit.
politely, and he was like, "Yeah, sure." You know how I talk. Yeah, of course.
Well, yeah, I saw him
Yeah,
upside
you
down
know-
at the
you know-
Super Bowl.
No,
You know
do a
what?
better impersonation. Yo, this 50.
Go fuck yourself. I wasn't expecting.
I didn't get it.
You didn't hear it.
I heard it, but what is that?
But because you're expecting he's like do a better impersonation, and then he does. He basically did the equivalent of "My name is Jeff" on
Okay.
21 Jump
Yo,
Street.
this 50.
Okay.
You rocking with the best.
That was really funny.
Jamaica,
shit.
Queens, yeah.
So yeah, so that's another great comeback story that I love in the music industry. All right, moving on to
was a good
numero
comeback.
dos.
Number 2, Robert Downey Jr.
Now, you probably might be familiar with this story.
Yeah, of course, yes.
He went to prison, not jail,
Yes.
prison for years.
Well, what's the difference?
Jail
sex.
is short term. Prison is long term.
Okay.
One of them is fun.
Yeah. So he went to prison.
The other one's gay.
Had nothing to his name, and because
I was about to say, hold on, motherfucker, aren't you a kid?
I'll wait.
That was a great moment, Guido. You're just walking over it.
The devil, bro.
That was a
Devil's
great
fucking
devil
all
on
over
a
the
roll, bro.
That's a
Devil
great
is
devil
just
moment,
going
bro.
nuts, bro.
Look, you know me, I hate the devil, but I got sometimes, bro. He's he's funny.
Oh shit, this motherfucker's got me wanting to drop pentagrams and shit.
Jesus, let's play Ouija board on the next episode.
So going back to,
So he went to jail, and when he came out of jail, nobody wanted to hire him.
but
He
also
had
he was heavily addicted to
Heroin.
Adapted.
heroin.
Yeah, heroin and all sorts of drugs.
He
I didn't know that about Robert Downey.
Yeah, Robert Downey Jr. had a huge low.
well, because
before,
he had a big career, like he was on Saturday Night Live.
yeah,
was
he had a huge career. He
a
was
lot
very
of
talented.
nominated for an Oscar for the movie Chaplin. He
Yeah,
probably
there you
doesn't even
go.
remember the whole fucking movie.
Yeah, during the movie, he was just cracked out of his mind.
Yeah,
Is
and
that the role he was playing?
Yeah, amazing performance.
I thought it was like a comedy about Hitler.
I knew you were going there, you bastard.
so he
I was trying to reinvent Hitler.
still very liked in Hollywood at the time, but nobody would touch him. He and his friends Jodie Foster and Mel Gibson gave him a shot, and what happened was his
Mel Gibson, that guy's
he,
cool.
He came back to shoot
Never a controversy around Mel.
he shot a movie
really? Does the devil like him?
in
I
Montreal
don't know.
called Gothica.
It's too religious for me.
Well,
He
but,
doesn't like me. He's publicly said that I suck.
yeah, but he's also anti-gay shit too.
He's probably gay himself.
So he shot a movie in Montreal called Gothica,
Oh, yeah, remember that? With Halle Berry.
Halle Berry, and the producer of that movie now is Robert Downey Jr.'s wife. So that was his connection to Montreal. He met her on the set of a movie here.
Is she French Canadian?
I don't believe so.
Well, that would have been nice.
And so she was the one responsible for saying, he has clout. Let's hire him. He's going to stay sober. And she basically helped him get to the Iron Man movie, which
blew him up.
And
Good
he
for
made
him.
more money after jail than before jail, and changed the whole Marvel.
Other fun fact: Poseidon's girlfriend is, however, French Canadian.
That's right. That's right.
His
Lovely.
mistress is from Cameroon, but his girlfriend,
mistress is from Cameroon.
yeah, his girlfriend is French Canadian.
And I have another one in Jamaica.
Hey.
Yeah.
So Robert
Queens.
Downey Jr.
Jamaica Queen, yeah. This B50,
Still Jamaica Queens.
the best impression.
It sounds like Borat.
I want to shoot Pantelis in the head.
Devil doesn't like it.
Yeah. Doesn't like it when you make fun of 50.
He doesn't like it. Can't take a joke, this cocksucker.
All right. Enough about Robert Downey Jr. Greatest comeback.
Yeah, I like that.
The
That was a
number
good comeback.
one greatest comeback.
Let's see it.
Comeback after comeback.
Yeah, over and over and over again.
Over and over
Let
through
me see.
thousands of years.
Number 1, the Jews.
I mean, really think about it.
Bro, from slaves, from Egyptian slaves,
Yep.
to almost being exterminated,
Yep.
to running the media.
Well, I don't know if they run the media, but they're very influential,
That was the joke.
And they had to. They had to.
What's wrong with you today?
I don't know, man. Hey, I haven't done this for a while. I'm
It's
being
true.
literal.
You're rusty.
And
I'm
I've
sorry.
been, foggy for a while. So, they're doing very well.
Yes,
They're
they're
lovely
very-
people.
They don't
that's
own
it.
this network. Calm down, bro.
Yeah. So, you sound like Marlon. I think Marlon Brando. Marlon Brando made that famous, right? Remember Marlon Brando said the Jews run Hollywood?
That's funny. Oh shit. Yeah. So
That's actually such a funny comeback.
I can't even continue.
That is a good. I never thought about that, but they had,
What?
I guess, number one comeback. Yeah.
It really
Yeah,
is. We
think
thought
about it.
we were like, wait, I'm not sure. Wait, we did.
And it popped into my head. Just holy
It
shit.
literally is they have been fucking beaten down for centuries.
Yeah.
You want to know a fun fact about the Jews in Hollywood? The reason why,
They're gay?
why they own Hollywood, this and that, is the reason why they got into that is because there wasn't a lot of jobs initially that were accepting of them. They still had trouble, even if they
Oh,
were in the
really?
state. Yeah, but they were very good at like theatrical, like they love that kind of shit. And they took all the vaudevillian, all the stuff they had learned.
Yeah, they're very good at spinning a story.
Yeah, in traveling stuff.
Yiddish theater.
Yeah, Yiddish theater, and they put it into. That's what made Hollywood Hollywood.
Yeah, they were-
and
Yeah.
a lot of them would change their names just to be accepted because some people, even though the movie was good, they're like, I'm not gonna watch it because they're Jewish.
Yeah.
So they changed a
That
lot.
bad?
Dude, like there's no such thing. People try to say like racism. Racism, there's no gray area. Now people are they try to spin everything as racist. Like the smallest aggression has to.
But at the time,
trust me,
there really was.
even now, bro, if you trust me, there's real
It's
racism.
still there.
Yeah. And that's how they were, and they still are now. If you don't like if there's racists, they're like a racist is not gonna listen to like a racist doesn't like black people will not listen.
They have
to
a
rap
decision
music.
already.
Ever.
They have a
100%.
decision
Ever.
already.
They will not vibe to it. They will
100%.
not look at models. They will not movies. None of that shit. Same thing with if they're against Jews, they don't want anything to do with it. But back then it was more vocal because there was more people that didn't understand.
Well, it was cool.
That's why they had to change their names.
It was cool back then.
To be racist.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't even a cool thing. It's just anything that was different. This is the thing that I've learned about
The
human.
fear of the unknown.
Yeah, what I've learned about
I-
human beings is until you start knowing something, and then you're like, what the fuck was I scared of? Type
Yeah.
of shit. So a lot of people, they had no connection.
Well, one of my favorite videos of all time is was it the black lady that went and confronted neo-Nazi and she turned him around and he got rid of his tattoos and everything?
Bro, do you remember
Rosa
that guy who was
Parks?
on? No, Rosa Parks.
I know.
Rosa Parks, fucking bus drivers hater.
Yeah.
But did you remember the guy that went on Rogan? The black guy.
Yes, him too.
What
yeah,
happened?
Bro, he got actual clansmen, like hood-wearing clansmen,
Oh yeah.
out of the clan.
Yeah.
Right, I remember that.
And when when he would meet them for the first time, they even told him, they go, I'm just talking to you because I'm willing to talk. They would go, but I fucking hate you people. I hate
Talk
you're never
about
gonna-"
influential.
And
bro.
he fucking turned them. He made them realize it's all retarded bullshit.
No.
That's fucking.
It's learned.
And now they've taken over the fucking spas, bro. It's fucking.
It's
But yeah,
learned.
now they're full.
Racism is learned. Watch
Yeah.
kindergarten kids. They don't look at color or
But
race.
no. But by the way, that guy should be a national hero.
I don't even know why
100%.
we don't know his name.
Because I keep him like that. I don't want people to know that it's easy. Easy to turn my white coats.
Oh shit.
So
They call themselves dragons and shit.
yeah. So
They're
that
big D&D fans, these guys.
Well, you're gonna love the next one.
Alrighty.
and the
The
half.
half.
This week's half.
The half is, oh my god, now we're never gonna hear the end of it. The devil!
Look, I'm
Thank you. I would like to thank the Academy. I've come back from a lot. I'm on a podcast now. I never thought I'd be accepted on a podcast because the gays run the podcasting network.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure a homosexual runs this network too.
wow.
But thank you guys. I am the king.
Yeah. So one of the greatest comebacks, basically proved that God's creation was flawed and got the humans to sin and to reject Eden.
All right, well, now you're talking shit. What do you mean flawed?
No. So by getting Eve to bite the fruit, the apple or whatever,
Took the form of a snake.
in the form of a snake.
Yes.
Well, I think snake they mean it for like penis. Anyways, but
Yeah,
an
I
apple.
can
Anyways,
clear all that up right now. She was a fucking retard. I literally said, "Don't eat my apple." You know what that bitch did? She ate the fucking apple.
and then God got angry and Archangel Michael came for blood and they had this big battle and then they cast him
Because Satan was an angel.
down to he was an angel. They cast him down to hell, not to hell. They cast him down to earth.
He invented hell.
Yeah, and then he went from being amongst the heavens
Yeah.
to being cast down, falling from grace, and then running his own underworld.
Like Tony Montana.
Yeah. So fucking greatest comeback.
You guys are making a lot of shit up. Michael didn't beat me.
Wow. What's happening here?
Oh God, I'm like a gay.
Fucking devil, bro.
Jesus.
I'm surprised Jesus didn't get the comeback.
We were going
Well,
to
you
go
know
there.
what? That was
You know
the
what?
other option,
That
but-
was the other option.
but he
we
didn't
said-
wanna
But you
go
want
too-
to support your co-host.
You don't want to go too biblical. Yeah.
No, we wanted to remind you and just bring it in to be like, oh, they like the devil. Let's make him. But little did we know the devil was going to be presented earlier in the podcast for a lot of the podcast. So that's why.
Yeah, that's fine.
I know it's fine. I'm just saying that's the
He's
reason
hilarious.
We brought. I know, very
Funny dude.
Uh,
And he's very anti-gay. My kind of dude.
I did he? Is he
Yeah,
anti-gay?
I think
I'm not
he-
sure.
He's repeatedly said
he did right.
fuck the homosexuals
Yeah.
and not like
Yeah.
that. Like
Yeah.
really like
Yeah, he
Fuck
meant
those
it
pieces of
literally.
shit. Yeah.
Okay, not literally.
no, not literally.
Okay.
Just like fuck them.
Like forget
not
them.
fuck them like
I
fuck
see,
them.
I
Like
see.
fuck them like fuck them.
All right.
Guido's been uncomfortable the entire podcast. It's hilarious. to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do drugs after this.
Fuck off. Wait, hold on. Are you mad at what are you upset about?
No, I'm not.
The devil's such a cool ass dude.
No, I'm not mad. Do I appear mad or
No,
uncomfortable?
you're not mad. You're not uncomfortable.
I'm not.
I'm just busting your
Yeah.
balls.
I'm just.
So that was it. That was the top 5.5 this week.
Yes.
Comeback of a top 5.5 list because we haven't had one in a while.
They were good comebacks.
They were good comebacks. It was
And
a
then
good comeback
we
list.
had a lot of others that didn't make the list, like
We had Dave Chappelle, honorary mentions.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle.
Oh, nice.
Dwayne Dwayne Johnson.
Dwayne Johnson.
got cut from the CFL.
Got cut from the CFL.
Nelson Mandela.
Nelson Mandela, Napoleon Bonaparte,
They're the same person.
Hitler. Hitler's a good comeback too. He had a good
That's I
comeback.
didn't put Hitler in there. You,
Well, I just thought about it,
That's-
and
no,
if you
it's-
think about it, he went from a failed artist to a really successful
To the
commander.
devil.
A really successful commander.
Still failed in the end.
he's vice president of hell right now, isn't he?
No failures in my
No.
opinion.
So, Nicky Lauda, the race car driver.
Yeah, Niki Lauda, that was
he
another
he
good
was
one.
on fire.
Honorary
and
mention.
6 weeks later, he raced and came in fourth.
So speaking of on fire, I have seen a clip that is so badass
Oh.
of a Formula One race car driver, similar to what happened to Niki Lauda, but this guy didn't suffer any burns, no injuries. He got very lucky. Basically, it was an F1 car, and the guy was racing, and he crashed his car. Car blew up,
Oh shit.
burst into flames. Bro, people have made slow motion edits of this. It is so badass. People are rushing, trying to put out the fire and shit, and this dude just casually walks out of the fire and kind of like hops over the rail.
Talk about being in flow and in the moment.
Yeah,
like,
he was
calmly.
not, and he walked out of the
He's
fire.
in flames
But when he walked out, the flames didn't stick to him.
because he was in the zone. That's
He
weird.
was just so like,
Wait,
and then
did
he
you-
wanted to race
so
again.
Are you trying to say, dude, he's so cool, the flames wouldn't stick to him?
Pretty much is what he's saying.
You sound like a retard.
That's a TikTok.
No, but, like,
that's got to
no.
be a TikTok. That's got to be.
You don't
a
know how
TikTok.
cold this guy was, bro.
Yeah.
So cold blooded.
Ice
The
in his
fire.
veins.
That's
Come on, bro.
No, but it's such a cool video clip to see a man who they
yeah,
thought was
stop
the-
right there.
it's very cool to see a man.
Speaking of clips of men,
What?
no, I'm joking.
Yeah, now that's a segue to our next top 5.
No. Did you see in Florida? Some people are upset at the statue of.
Yeah, so
Liberty.
so you know, Michelangelo's masterpiece.
What was it called?
David.
Small penis man.
Okay.
Hey, whoa, whoa.
David.
Average
you know,
penis man.
it's been around
Above average penis man.
16th century.
12 inches.
Incredibly large penis man.
16th century masterpiece. A principal in Florida had to resign because parents said
I think
the
they
principal showed pornography. They're calling
What?
Michelangelo's David pornography.
He
And-
brought them on a field trip.
and
Yeah,
no,
to a
and now
museum.
Italy invited them to come to Italy because
Hold on. So they saw a fake David.
No, they were teaching. They showed Michelangelo's David. They were talking
In the
about
classroom.
Yes, and parents are upset because apparently in Florida you can't look at pornography by clicking 2 clicks on a computer and seeing the filthiest
Well, that has
shit in the
nothing to do.
world.
That has nothing to do with
Well,
it.
I'm just
I
saying they
also-
got mad at Michelangelo's David and called it pornography,
Also
and the
that-
principal had to resign.
That the principal resigned.
Resigned
over art.
over art.
Legit art. For,
Legit art.
Also, kind of don't blame them because
A-
if only
actual
you knew
masterpiece.
if only you knew how many times I've masturbated to that statue. All right, now it's just awkward.
He really thought that was going to get a laugh.
He's
been holding on to
You
that
know what?
one.
I'm gonna leave.
Yeah, I found that I was stupefied when I.
I mean,
read
I
that.
understand if like they put him in drag.
No, but that's it. And then what happened now? The people got shot in Nashville from.
I think it was an elementary school shooting was shot up by a transgender.
Yeah. And now.
You mean by a woman?
Okay.
I don't know which.
I'm
No, but I don't know what. Like, I don't know if it was like a
Oh.
woman that was turning into a guy or a
okay,
guy.
okay,
I have no idea. All I saw was that it was because people were complaining because normally you're not supposed to sympathize with the shooters, right? And then there was all these like trans activists online being like, "I get it."
No, that's
it's like you
awful.
can't say that. These
That's
are kids.
Atrocious.
You can't say. Yeah,
that
that's
is that
atrocious.
is
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
You're
devil
gonna-
stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna fuck up the argument for a lot of trans people by saying stupid shit like
that's
that.
horrible. And
Yeah.
the shooter is dead.
I have no idea. I just saw those
a good
posts
question.
and I came over. I didn't want to look into it at all. I was so pissed off.
That's
Because
depressing.
I saw a picture of a little girl and it's like this girl
That is-
got shot and I was like, okay,
That
I'm
is.
done.
I can't look at that shit.
I'm done.
Yeah, when you have kids, bro.
I don't have kids, but still, it's fucked up.
It's just fucked
No,
up.
but-
It's fucked.
But like you think because even if you don't have kids, you think of like fuck. What if one day like that's
bro,
my
it's the
child?
I'd
innocence.
go crazy.
Bro,
I'd
it's
go-
the innocence.
I'd go berserk.
My life would be ruined, right?
It's
there.
the innocence
Yeah,
of the
yeah.
child. It's the innocence.
I'm
of the
taking
child.
everyone responsible down.
Yeah.
It's absolute, complete love and innocence that is destroyed.
Well, you don't know that some kids are pieces of
no,
shit.
it's they're
Some kids are annoying though.
they're annoying, but they're kids, man.
But none of them deserve to get shot.
Nobody
No,
nobody
no.
gets.
They deserve to
deserves
get
be
choked
shot.
out like Chris Benoit's kids. So here's the thing. They will never. School shootings started to become a cool, trendy thing in the late '90s, and the news has yet to address something
That they talk about
that
it
they
all the time.
That they all have in common.
They talk about it.
No, they say it's that they talk about it. You know what they all have in common?
What?
The drugs, the antidepressants.
Right.
But they're funded by big pharma, these news corporations, so they can never, you know, all those side effects that they go might kill you, but in the commercial everyone's dancing.
Yeah.
So we need
Yeah.
to start addressing this. That we don't talk to kids anymore. We don't talk to people. We just drug them up when they require too much work.
Well, look, I went through the system, not
Yeah.
blaming the doctors. They were nice. I went to a psych ward twice. it was like a conveyor belt because there's too many people coming in. They give me all this shit. I was on lithium. I was on Seroquel, all this shit. And was I better when I came out?
Nah.
You know, it's not their fault, but I wasn't better when I came out.
When I was a kid, when my father left, and
The term is abandoned, but yeah.
abandoned us,
Traumatic event.
you know, I was a bit of a sad kid, you know, and then bullying started.
That still
Anyways,
affects you to this day.
So
It's a
no,
sad adult.
no,
yeah.
it doesn't.
Oh, okay.
And basically, they brought me to go see this Greek psychologist, old man, very old man. No, he was.
Why is that?
It's just like
No,
that.
no, hold on.
Okay,
He
listen.
was-
First thing, Fatso, stop being pussy, okay?
You played backgammon?
Yeah.
yeah, there's this Koboloi in the corner.
Stop to be such a pussy.
He's playing. He's like,
yeah.
okay, what's the problem now? That
Oh my God, so
my God.
sensitive.
Yeah.
Scasser malak.
So sensitive.
Close the
Κοίτα ο
window
χοντρούλης εδώ πέρα. So sensitive.
No, but he
Good
was,
dog, man. Good dog. Run around. It's good for you.
he was like a really decorated, like he had PhDs and shit.
All
Very
right.
good psychologist. And his assumption was like, oh no, everything's good. Just, you know, fucked up shit in this kid's life. Whatever, he's fine. And then at some point, after I almost murdered a child in grade 4,
That's
Yeah, sexual assault.
accidentally.
Well, you don't accidentally sexual assault someone, but go on.
No, I almost accidentally murdered him. The sexual assault was 100% intentional.
There you go.
But the murder was the near murder was accidental.
Okay.
So what happened was I pushed this kid and he fell and he hit the door in the frame.
back of the head.
Oh,
Man.
yeah.
There's but there's the piece of metal sticking
It was
out.
like a Pacioretty, Sedino Chara type of situation.
yeah. You know, and he fell.
Probably concussed.
blood was squirting. Anyways, they put me in anger management
Why did you do that?
because he was bullying me for the longest time.
Okay.
He would literally, like, anyways, I don't give a fuck about it anymore. Like, we were kids, but he would like run around.
So you went to anger
throw
management.
shit at me, you know. And eventually, I had enough. I'm like, I'm gonna catch him. I'm gonna catch him lacking. I'm gonna catch this motherfucker lacking, right?
Okay.
So I ran up the fucking stairs. Pop, 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 pop. Actually, I think this one kid had told me like, bro, you're gonna keep taking this shit from this little piece of shit fucking gypsy. And I was like, no, I'm done. I ran up the
Today's
stairs.
the day where I take a stand.
And I ran up the stairs and I go, hey. And he goes, what? And we were going up from lunchtime. We were all holding our lunch boxes. I don't remember what I said, but I go, enough. And like, I freaked out. And then I shoved him.
I love he said enough when the kid wasn't bothering him. He didn't wait till he gets bothered.
Yeah. Well, because I couldn't catch him. I was fat. He kept running away. Anyways, so I shoved him and he split his head open and shit. And after that, they decided to put me the year after because I went to Greece that year. Fun year.
Wait, did he end up ever bullying you again?
No.
Problem solved.
Oh,
Hey, you know, sometimes, you know, hey, when it works, it works.
so
right?
you went to the Greek psychologist.
So no. So what? The Greek psychologist was when
Okay.
I was sick, when my parents were getting divorced.
Okay. And now you were bullied and pushed a kid.
Yeah, I pushed the kid, and then they thought I had anger management issues. And then the following year, I think in grade 4 or grade 5, they put me in anger management. It was an extracurricular activity after classes, and I was supposed to stay in there for like a few months and shit. There were some other kids in there as well, good kids, and they realized that if they just left me alone in my corner and I was just drawing and shit, I'm like, oh, he doesn't have real. And then they got me out of that.
No pills.
Nope, no pills.
Okay.
Greeks, I feel like we're very, especially the Greek community, we're kind of very anti-pills and stuff like
That's
that.
not a bad way to look at it.
Yeah.
That's there's two extremes. I think they're too pill happy today, and there's also the other side that is anti-pill, and sometimes you need a pill. That's
But also,
just my
look
opinion.
Look at where I've ended up in life. You know, so.
Were you talking shit about me, bro?
But
I was waiting for you to.
have you heard of this girl on Canada's Got Talent that got the golden buzzer from Howie?
No.
It's a hell of a trip.
I don't watch that shit.
Me neither. I
basically-
was showed to me on YouTube. Her name is Geneviève Côté.
Oh, she's from here.
She's a comedian. You might know her. She
imitates,
said, "I'm a noisemaker," and Howie Mandel gave her the golden buzzer. She's going to the final. I cannot explain, but she was amazing. She makes sounds. It freaked me out.
She imitates monkeys.
but I can't explain what she's anyway. Just from that appearance,
Oh,
she's
golden buzzer. Okay,
she's
I found
gonna
on
she's
Instagram.
gonna get work already now. But the
And
point
she
is,
even does the echo.
yeah. What the point is, after she said, he said, "What do you want to do? What's your dream?" She says, "I always wanted to play Gizmo." And she did Gizmo from Gremlins. But what's cool is she's doing it to the guy who did Gizmo, Howie Mandel. It was a trip. Like, if they ever do a comeback of, like, Howie Mandel freaked out. He couldn't believe it. It's one of those fucking synchronicity moments because
She's from here.
If they ever, from Laval, if they ever do a Gremlins movie or something, Howie Mandel will definitely call her because he's the original Gizmo.
Yeah.
So they had a conversation as Gizmo to each other. It's a goosebump moment. So I wanted to give her a shout out. Fantastic. And I can't explain what she did. She was making sounds, even echoes. I can't. You just have to watch it for yourself. Golden
was,
Buzz or whatever. It's a trip.
It was
Real
especially
trip.
impressive because some of the sounds were coming from. I'm not gonna say.
Yeah, whatever. It's just it's a
All right, just follow her on Instagram.
not even ASMR. It's amazing. She sounded like
Yeah.
she can do video games, cartoons. She's done. She's it was a real trip watching that.
Yeah.
And that's it. I wanted to give a shout out to her. And no news on Jonah Hill's answer to Yay.
What did he answer anything?
Well, what are you going to answer that, bro? You just stay quiet and hope that it sticks. You don't want to piss him off.
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah,
you
it's
heard.
true.
What did they unload all his Adidas that they made?
No, I heard they got him back quietly.
They
I
got
heard.
him back quietly and just to sell the remaining
The
stock.
Somali pirates?
Now
They
they
s-
wrote it's to sell the remaining stock, but I think they're gonna keep him around for a little longer. They're gonna sign another deal on the DL and shit, and he's gonna work behind the scenes. I don't think he's gonna be allowed to.
You think he'll make a comeback, legit comeback? He still has fans.
Who's this?
Kanye.
Kanye.
Yeah. What do you mean come back? He never left, bro. He still
That's
has
what I
many
mean.
fans. What are you
Okay,
talking about?
and what about
Yeah.
Will Smith? Will he come back? Give it a couple of years. He's still banned. 10 years banned. Is he banned? For
Back.
10?
Look,
You know
Will
what?
Smith
You know-
is fine. First of all, he made enough money
Yeah.
for his
No, that's it.
I
grandkids
think
to
just
survive.
his RV costs like $12 million.
Yeah, he's
I'm saying
fine.
because of their ego, not because of financially. They have money for
Yeah.
life. I'm saying his fragile ego.
It'll never be the same because, but it's nothing to do with Chris Rock. It'll never be the same ever since he agreed to go on YouTube with his wife for her to talk about how she bangs her son's friends. Ever since he
And
agreed
finding out.
and started
finding
crying.
out. Yeah, and finding out like that.
Yeah, ever since he agreed to do that stupid shit, he's been, dude. How you gonna live that down?
Is he a professional cuck?
Sadly, and I do feel bad. Like I want to make fun of everything, but I feel bad that she put him through that. And he's like, "It's my wife. I'll support her. I'll do this stupid
Because
show."
he laughed. Anyway, we talked about.
I
this
felt
to death.
bad
He
and-
laughed, and then when he saw she was
no,
mad,
you're talking about two different things. You're
Yeah.
talking about the joke. We're talking
No,
about.
I know, but
Yeah.
in life, it's.
And she keeps tricking him. Yeah. I saw it online. Someone was right. They wrote that Tupac, because Tupac used to date her.
Yeah.
That's the only bullet he actually dodged.
Oh wow!
Yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow!
That was
funny.
very well said. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow!
Yeah, she's a lunatic.
Yeah.
That's
Well-
what happens. A lot of good dudes, bro, and because he was a good dude.
Who no people even hated Will Smith.
Yeah.
They even
Well, I liked him.
I mean, I still like it. He's a great fucking actor.
Here's the thing. I liked him up until the slap.
Yeah.
You
and
just
I felt
don't do
bad.
that.
I felt bad. I felt bad the whole red table bullshit there.
Yeah. My mother doesn't know anything about that, the red table or the slap, I think. But my mother, it's one of the celebrities she always liked was Will Smith.
Yeah.
Since Fresh Prince.
Everyone liked
Everyone
Will Smith,
like,
dude.
what,
Everyone loved him, bro.
Yeah.
Everyone loved him. He was fucking. He's really, bro. He made The Pursuit of Happiness. I Am Legend, bro. Fresh Prince of Bel Air. You name it, bro. Amazing shows. Amazing
Muhammad
movies.
Ali. He played.
Muhammad.
That was
Ali.
a shit movie.
Bro,
no,
he
but
has-
he played him though.
But yeah, like legendary.
But to
Movies.
you know how many people are not returning his calls now?
It's sad, bro. It's sad to say, but it's true what they say. Carefully choose your partner.
Yeah. Big.
He'll have a comeback. He'll have a comeback.
Yeah, well, he never left, dude. He's
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I mean, where
if he wants to make a movie, he'll make a movie. Trust me, because they know it's
How
gonna
would
sell.
how would you have reacted
me,
at the red table? Let's say you're there.
what is
and
the
she's
red table? I'm
I would
sorry.
have flipped that fucking table.
What is
bro.
Bro,
that?
I would have flipped it and fucking buried her.
Wait,
in it.
Guido now or
All right,
Guido
that's
drinking?
different. I didn't go
That's
that
different. Red table is
Tell him, Poseidon.
is that her show? The Red Table, or I don't know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
It was
she
a
has-
podcast she wanted to do, and
There's a
then
podcast that she has called The Red Tabletop
Okay,
or Red
okay.
Corner, whatever the
And
fuck.
she was
whatever
just
it's
shitting on him.
And on-
No,
no,
she brought him on.
she brought him on
to
as a
discuss
guest.
how she fucks her son's friends.
Yeah. But unbeknownst to him, he didn't even know. She
this guy's
ambushed-
Oh
balling.
my god!
And it was
ambushed
live streamed
him.
on Facebook.
You didn't know this? Yeah, it was live streamed on Facebook.
I was drunk.
You didn't know this?
I was drunk.
Yeah, she ambushed him with, hey, by the
And
way,
he's just-
I
and
banged
there's that
all
crying.
of your friends.
No, her
Well,
son's friends.
You've
Hers,
seen,
all
you've
of your
seen the
son's
way
friends.
I reacted to people that were nice to me. Could you imagine what I would have done there? I think we both would have been dead.
Yeah, for sure. You would have
Yeah.
committed suicide, this guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. it was awful. That's terrible. Careful with how you choose your partner.
Like when you talk about, like, I feel bad for Will Smith.
She ambushed him.
I never thought
that's somebody you got to trust. That's your partner. That's your life partner. She ambushed him.
I never thought
she's a mess. That woman.
I never thought I'd feel bad for a multimillionaire.
Yeah,
I feel bad for everyone. Like the money doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're right.
I think he was an asshole. I can't forgive him for what he did to a fellow comic, but dude, this guy is not well because of her.
Yeah,
100%.
He's trying so hard to be a good husband.
Yeah, and it
she's just
shows
taking
how
advantage.
resilient he is because he was taking it for years. He even laughed
Honestly,
at the joke.
He should. His kids are old enough now; they're independent. He should divorce the fuck out of her.
He probably
Even if
will.
she takes half, bro, take fucking half. I still have a fucking so much.
Yeah, he
I'm
probably
gonna go
will.
out there and have some fun. Fuck you.
What's he worth? 500 million, 300, 400?
More.
He's almost a billionaire.
If
Oh,
not-
yeah.
He's up there. Yeah.
Yeah, dude, just his
by
RV.
the way.
They did a tour of his RV. Have you
Yeah.
seen Will Smith's RV?
No, I
heard
haven't
about
seen
it.
Will
When he
Smith's RV.
travels, it was they showcased it, the inside.
I did.
Dude, it's insane. It's insane. It's worth a couple. Just the RV alone is worth a couple $1 million, bro. It's a house on wheels that's worth a couple. Like it's hot. If your mind doesn't explode from that, like
That's nuts.
that's insane.
He probably lives in it now. I mean, I wonder if they have a bunch of houses. They probably don't even live in the same house.
No, but just the mansion that they have, they could sleep.
You could be on the other side of the house and never see.
Yeah,
the-
exactly.
But oof. I remember I watched. Did you guys watch the Oscars? They were whatever.
I
The
don't
recent ones.
This
Yeah.
year now.
I'm just happy that the kid from Indiana Jones Temple of Doom won an Oscar. I was very happy for him. And now I'm thinking, are they quickly scrambling to make him have a cameo to give conclusion to his character short round in the next one? I'm not sure.
Didn't they have Jimmy Kimmel host it?
He did. He was pretty funny. I watched.
He
him.
was?
Yeah, he was funny.
Happy birthday, Stacy Keebler.
Happy birthday, Stacy Keebler.
Happy birthday.
Um,
I love how you both said it. in
and I
one
saw the reason I saw, I don't know why we were thinking of Dwayne Johnson. I saw him in his tuxedo and he turned around.
How turned on were you?
Very. But this
blame you.
man is so wide. You know that eagle wingspan we were talking about?
Yeah.
His back is fucking a meter wide,
course.
man. I couldn't believe how fucking, because he was standing next to, a normal sized person. This guy's huge.
Huge.
Huge. You excited for WrestleMania?
And a billionaire.
No, I don't know what's
He's a legit
happening.
billionaire.
I'm playing the new wrestling game. I got it, but I'm not following actual wrestling.
The big event that I guess I'm interested in, or a lot of people are, is the father-son Rey Mysterio versus Dominic Mysterio.
Oh, that's like Dragon Ball Z type
That's
of
cool
shit.
shit. Yeah,
That's cool.
It's weird that he's taller than his dad, though.
Well, yeah, because he's half his mother, bro.
Well, I'm taller than my dad.
But they're
that's
both
it.
small.
WrestleMania
What?
is
They're both small.
yeah. They're both probably
I
my
see.
height. Rey Mysterio is my height. I'm 5'7" on
No,
a
Rey
good day.
Mysterio's smaller than you.
Yeah, that's it.
God damn.
But yeah, Hall of Fame coming up. It's I'm gonna watch WrestleMania a little bit.
All right, if you guys enjoyed this pile of hot garbage,
Wow.
because Adam's not here.
Yes.
Hear me now, Jamaica Queens.
Pour one out.
Patreon.com/Pantelis. Get exclusive content. IamPoseidon.com for Poseidon stuff, or the Poseidon69 on Twitter and on Instagram. Guido Grasso JR, Instagram, and also on the Facebooks. He's very active on Facebook. I saw him fighting with a woman
yeah.
over his name this past week. The man is a lunatic.
Some woman asked if Guido was an insult and why I'm named Guido, and I went all over the place. And then I decided to shamelessly plug this show and accidentally tagged him because I wanted to give the link to the show. Instead, I gave a link to his Facebook.
Yeah,
You're
she was like,
hilarious.
Yeah, so she was like, "This is racist." No. So then I commented, "I go, what in the wop is going on around here?"
Yeah, that was very funny. That was very funny.
That's fun.
good, yeah.
So catch us wherever you are. Comfort Zone every Wednesday night live from the Third Floor Comedy Club. Wednesday nights, we got that. There's the Bordel Comedy on Tuesday. We've got new sponsors on the shows. There's so much shit happening, Poseidon.
And April 6th,
I don't know.
Giggle Fest.
Oh, April 6th.
Yes, we announced it, right?
We announced it. Giggle
Yeah.
Fest Comfort Zone. That episode will not be recorded or live streamed. You could only catch it live, and it's gonna be
In the room.
a doozy. So thank you all for watching this nonsense.
Kiss my ass.
Intellectuals out.